Hola! The Benimar Mileo 286 is one of two new models for 2016, and its stablemates have certainly been flying from Marquis Leisure forecourts. It's not hard to see why either. The specification is very good for the money, and perhaps most significantly of all, for a continentally produced motorhome, the habitation door is on the UK near side. So let's see how likeable this new Spaniard, a front lounge four-berth, really is. Now this six-seater lounge is certainly very sociable. You can have facing seats when you deploy the infill here that you would normally remove during transit, so the people in the travel seats actually have some legroom. And of course you can rotate the cab seats to add an extra two people to the party. Everyone sits round this rather weighty table that stows in the rear garage. But don't worry about illumination, because there are 8 LEDs up above, plus a window on either side of the lounge. Have you ever wondered how you can turn the central heating on in your van should you go out for an afternoon walk in the middle of winter? Well, fortunately there's an app for that. The Truma Combi 6 heating in this van can be controlled via the iNet app, so it gives you functionality and connectivity over Bluetooth and SMS. I've had a go at the Bluetooth version on a tablet and it's absolutely fantastic. You just download the app, pair it with the Truma device, and then you have a load of settings just like programming your phone. You can even put the heating on to come on and go off anytime you want, with no more difficulty than setting the alarm on your phone. How good is that? Speaking of sleeping, a subject close to my heart, the lounge of course doubles as the bedroom. There's an electrically operated drop-down bed that comes down at the touch of a button, and another make-up double right here, which you deploy by using some wooden boards in the rear garage and rearranging the cushions. But don't worry, there's even a diagram on the back of the wardrobe door to make sure you don't get it wrong. And what the best thing is, of course, there are 4 belts and 4 berths, so a perfect match, which makes this van ideal if you want to take family members or grandchildren on occasional tours. And catering for a party that size won't be difficult in the Mileo 286's kitchen, because despite the fact you have a generous lounge and a rear garage, there's still plenty of space here, especially when the lids are down. And talking about appliances, you have a dual fuel cooker, combination oven and grill, and a microwave thoughtfully mounted at waist height, fantastic for reheating some paella. You also have a skinny fridge, with the thing I like most about that is a compartment at the bottom that just opens. You just pull it out so you can keep your cava and your rosé close at hand and ready for drinking. The offside washroom packs a lot in too. A swivel loo, vanity unit and storage, plus a cylindrical moulded shower compartment with built-in drying rail. At the other end there's a half-length wardrobe. Could this be the one that Senor is supposed to have? Here I am below the larger of the 2 wardrobes, which is clearly for Senorita because it's bigger and there are shelf spaces in there. Now this rear garage is pretty good. There's a 150 kilogram load limit, so I think I'll just about be okay. You can load items from either side of the vehicle, which is always great, and other things that stow full time in here are the spare wheel and also the supports for the lounge bed. The lounge table also stows in here when you're on the move. There's a pair of power sockets, but what I like most of all is a blown air vent. It's really rather toasty here. From the back of the van to the front. Now here in the cab, Marquis have added a couple of upgrades that are included in the price. First of all, you get Fiat's high-level radio, which comes with touchscreen satellite navigation and a colour reversing camera in addition to the DAB radio, and you can also use it to play your media devices. The engine itself has been upgraded to the 150 bhp unit, so with an unladen weight of 3,130 kilograms, that's fairly lively. On the road, the Benimar Mileo 286 will cost you £51,841, although a current special offer at Marquis Leisure will knock almost £2 off that price. It's worth remembering that these vans come with a winter pack as standard, so they're genuine 4-season tourers. I really like the contemporary styling and the flexible layout in here, and it's also worth noting that with an MTPLM of 3,500 kilograms, anyone can drive this van on a standard car licence. This flexibility for couples would take occasional visitors on tour, and a clever layout that's flexible and adaptable. I think it's very good, or as they say in Spain, todo bien.